welcome back to part 3 video of your chapter number 9 Q basic statement. Now let's see what are counters. Now counters help us in counting the numbers of time a program has been executed. We say that we can repeat a set of statement for a known number of time. So for how long the set of statement has been executed, that is being counted with the help of counters. So this is what the use of counters. In order to set the counter in operation, we have to first initialize the counter, that is we have to give the starting value from where it has to start. Next is the looping statement. Now counter plays a very important role in looping statement. You can see what does this looping mean? It means repeating execution of statement or a set of statement. And the advantage of using looping technique in programming is that it reduces the number of instruction and also the memory space required. Now how we are going to do is, you can see the example. You can see here it is written let $a is equals to happy birthday, and it will print $a, that is it will print happy birthday. But here it is written in capital letters, so it will be coming in capital only. HAPPY and birthday BIRTHDAY. Now what it written on line number 30, let $b equals to may you live long. So it will again print $b, that is may you. Now this is in small letter, so it will be coming in small, and then first letter of next word is in capital. So as it is you are giving an inverted comma, that will come like that only. Next is go to 20. So what it will do? It will go back to line number 20. And end. So what is happening? It will keep on going. And whenever it will reach to 50 line number, there it is written go to 20. So it will go back to line number 20. So this will kept on repeating this again and again. And what will happen? This execution, that is happy birthday, may you live long, will be printed for infinite time, because we have not given at anywhere in between line number 20 to 50. We have not given to when the program should be exit. So this program you can see here will keep on printing happy birthday and may you live long endlessly. Now look at the following example which prints thank you for 10 times. Now here what will happen? Thank you will be printed for 10 times. So for that we will be taking a variable a is equal to 1. This will be acting our counter, that is going to keep on counting that whether the particular message has been printed for 10 times or not. Then $x is equals to thank you has been stored. Now print $x. So what it will print? Thank you in capital only, because in inverted commas it is given in capital letter. Now a is equals to a plus b. That is the value of a is changing by 1. That is whatever is the value of a, 1 will be added, and whatever new value has been found, that will be stored in a. So earlier you can see value of a was 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2, and now new value of a will become 2. And then what will happen? Again you can see an if-else statement has been used. If a is less than 10 or if a is less than equals to 10, then go to 30. So what it will do? It will check. Now the new value of a has become 2. Now it will check. It is less than 10. Yes, it is less than 10. So what will happen? It will go to 30. 30 means the line number. So it will go back to 30. And what is written over here? Print $x. So what it will print? Earlier it was printed thank you. And again it will print thank you. Next is what? Again a will value, again after this it will come to line number 40, the normal flow. So a is equals to a plus 1. So to the value of 2, 1 will be added. So 2 plus 1 is 3, and the new value of a will be 3. Now again it will check, is a is less than 10? Yes, it is still less than 10. So then statement will be executed. You can see here then statement will be executed, this one. And again it will execute, go to line number 30, it will go back again and it will print again thank you. And this way, as soon as the value of A will be changing, it will be checking with the A is less than 10. So that means for 10, when the value of A remains less than 10 or equal to 10, this thank you word will be printed. And as soon as the value of A becomes 11, so it will again check 11 is neither less than nor equal to 10. So loop will terminate and it will exit from. Now the then block will not be executed when A's value will become 11 and the loop will terminate. So this is how the looping statement works, for which we can do any task for a known number of times. Okay. Next we come to for loop. Now for next loop is again the process of using multiple counters in large program is very tedious. Tedious means tiring. Okay. And the process of repeating a program segment in a loop can be simplified and controlled by using for next statement. This statement also reduces the length of the program. That means many statements can be reduced by using for next loop. Okay. Now you can see the syntax. Line number is there, for is there, one counter variable is there, initial value, two final value. All in one is written. Like in earlier program we saw that we had to write separately the counter, then its condition, and then we had to increase afterward. Okay, but in this you can see in the same line only all in one is written. So let's understand the flow chart of it. You can see sum is equal to 0 is there and I is equal to 1 is there, input n, that input n, input will get the value of n from the user at the runtime of the program. Then sum is equal to sum plus n. So what will happen? Whatever will be the value of sum, to it n value will be added and this will become the new value of sum. Now I is equal to I plus 1, that is it will increase the value of I by 1 so that the loop can proceed further. And then there is a decision making box, this one the rhombus box, I is less than equal to 10 it should be. Okay. And if it is yes, okay, then what will happen? This is there, yes. So this will be yes over here. So it will go back, and if no is there, then what will happen? It will print the final total sum of the 10 values. So this is how your program will continue. Okay. So you can see here, this is the flow chart of this program. And what is the purpose of this program? Program to find sum of 10 numbers given by the user. So how will you write the program for it? You have to first use rem statement. Rem statement is for remark, and here you can write a small explanatory message, okay, or comment line which will be explaining about your program. That is rem to calculate sum of 10 number. CLS for clearing up the screen. Then sum is equal to 0, initialize the value of sum to 0. Then for I is equal to 1 to 10. So 2 is the keyword, I is the counter variable, equals to you have to write, and 1 means starting from where you have to start, and 2 10. Okay, and input n. So what will happen? This input n is written within the body of the loop. So for 10 times the number will be asked from the user. Okay, and as soon as the number value, n value is given by the user, that value will be added to the value of sum. Okay, and then what will happening? Next I, that is value of I by default will be increased by 1. So first the value of I is 1. So because of next I, 1 will be added. So 1 plus 1 will be the new value of I, that is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Again 2 is less than 10. Okay. So what is happening? Again it will ask for the value of n, and whatever is the value of n, that will be added to the previous value of sum, and then that will be stored in sum. Now next I will again increase the value of I by 1. So that is I will be equals to 1 will be added to the last value of I. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So this will carry on till 10 times. Okay. And as soon the value of I will become 11, okay, when the value of I will become 11, it is not equal to the final value, it is exceeding the final value. So the loop will terminate, and then after termination the loop will not execute these statements, because these statements from for to next, okay, from for to next, it is the body of the for loop, okay. So this, when the value of I will be equivalent to 11, so these statement up to next will not be executed, and the control will be transferred after the next statement, that is print sum is written. So whatever is the value of print sum that will be displayed on the screen, okay. Suppose example, the value of sum is 15 after adding all the numbers, all the n numbers. So suppose 15, so it will display only 15, because print sum is written, no message is written. So the value of some variable will be displayed on the screen. So here are some steps, okay. The following steps are involved in executing the for next statement. The control, now what are the things that has to be kept in mind while using for loop? The control variable is assigned an initial value and a final value. The difference between the final and the initial value specifies the number of times the loop will be executed, okay. Next is the set of statement between the for next statement is executed till it reaches the final value, and next statement increments the value of the control variable by 1 and shift the program control back to the for next statement, okay. The new value of control variable is compared against the final value specified in the for statement. It is still less, then the whole process is repeated again. If the value of the control variable exceeds the final value, the statement after the next statement is executed. This is what I told you all about. Same way you can see, it is a program to print the table of 11 up to 5 times only. So what is written? CLS you have to write, and for A is equals to 1 to 5 you have to write, then print 11, and then space is there, then comma, A is there and equals to 11 into A. So what will happen? Now you can see A is there. So here it will print 11 as it is, then here it should be one more thing, asterisk sign should be there and a comma. So an asterisk sign will be printed, then the value of A starting is 1, and then again is equal to is written within inverted comma, so it will be printed as it is, and then 11 into A is there, and 11 multiplied by the value of A, it will just find the value and display the answer, because it is not written in inverted commas. So it will solve it and display the answer. So 11 into 1 is how much? 11. So this will continue for how many? Next A will iterate the value of A by 1. So the next value of A will become 2. So 11 into 2 is 22, and this way it will carry on till 5 times, that is 11 into 5 is equals to 55, and when the value of A will become 6, loop will terminate, because 6 is not equal to the final value 5, okay. And then the control will be transferred after next statement, and after next statement end is written. So only this much output means 11 table you will get up to 5 times, okay. Next is for next with step. Now by default next statement increments the value of the control variable by 1, okay, but we can increase or decrease the value as per our choice using step. For example, you don't want to iterate the value of I by 1, suppose you want to display all the odd numbers. What are odd numbers? Which are not divisible by 2, that is we can write 1 and to it, if you will add 2, it will give you the second odd number 3, then to it again if you will add 2, it will give the third number of odd. So this means you want to skip the values by 2 or 3, means as per your requirement. So we use which statement? Step. So step is used along with for only, okay. So step value is optional and can be either positive or negative, fine. So you can see here CLS is there, here it is written to print first 5 odd numbers program, okay. So L is equals to 1 to 10, step 2 is written. So what will happen? Earlier the value of L will be 1, so 1 will be printed. Then what is happening? Next L, so it will increase the value of I, so not I, it is L by 2, because here it is mentioned step space 2. So it will add to 1, 2 will be added. So 3 is the new value of L. Okay, and this way it will continue till it will give it for 10 times. Okay, how many times is given? 10. So what it will print? It will print 1, then 3, then plus 2 5, then plus 2 7, then plus 2 9, and plus 2 what will be happening? 11, but it will not print 11 because it is only up to 10. So this way you can use step value. Okay, and similarly if you want to print the numbers from in between 25 and 5 in decreasing order you have to minus it then. So always remember, when you have to decrease, the starting value should be greater than the final. Okay, for 25 to 5 is written. So it will print the value of n as 25, then 25 minus 5, next 10 will what it will do? It will decrease the value of n by 5 because step minus 5 is given. Okay, so minus means it will deduct. So 25 minus 5 is 20, it will print 20, then 20 minus 5 is how much? 15, and then 15 minus 5, 10, and then 10 minus 5, 5, and then 5 minus 5, 0, but the final value is only up to 5. So only these 5 numbers you will get on display. Okay, so this is the way of using it. Clear? Now in next video, that is video number 4, part 2-4 video. Okay, you will be doing nested for loop. Okay, till then thoroughly practice syntax, the use of different loops command, use of decision making command. Okay children, thank you.